To cycling now, and earlier in the year on the night of the Austral Wheel Race, the Acer Scratch Race was also held at Vodafone Arena. Your commentators today, Clinton Gribus and Barry McNaught.
And you join us in progress, the 25-lap scratch race, 25 starters for it, the final event of the program on Austral Night 2002. So therefore, some of the riders here pretty tired. It includes the Austral winner from earlier this evening in Darren Young, the Tasmanian, along with Shane Kelly in this event as well. So all of the elite riders are here, and we're finally seeing our first breakaway, Barry, with 12 laps remaining, and the man who's making the move is Lee DeLuca.
Yes, Lee DeLuca, a very strong rider from the Northcote Club here in Melbourne, but they're not going to let him go too far, and Ryan Barley is one of those that accelerates to bring him back. Just behind Barley, the Tasmanian going along there too and cutting in the red and green. Also up near the front there is Decker at third wheel in the red and green down stripes and the orange helmet.
And given the night he's had, I fancy the man leading at the moment, Ryan Bailey, will be very keen to finish the night in good fashion and be right up there at the end of this race.
One of the things we'd need to see him do, though, is probably stay in the front dozen or so.
So it's the American Mike Tillman leading from Daniel Cutting as they come down with 5 laps remaining in this 25-lap race. And Tillman just being passed by a couple there. Cutting happy to take over the lead from Decker, working through Gareth Atkins and Todd Wilksch right up there as well.
Yes, well, it's a strong move on the front here from Cutting. Decker is almost a Tasmanian. He seems to race over there as much as he does in Victoria, and he's sitting there in second spot. And they've really got the power on and really stretching them out as they wind around to get 3 laps to go.
So the lead still with Daniel Cutting just in front of Tim Decker, who's had a good evening already, and now Cutting pulls away and Tim Decker assumes the race lead. Gareth Atkins in second wheel, then Todd Wilksch right up there as well. And lurking ominously with that number 1 on his back is Shane Kelly. He's fourth wheel with 2 laps to go.
Yes, and the American Tillman right behind him. They open up a bit of a gap there, but I think that with a lap and a half to cover, Decker starts to wilt, and around the outside there goes Gareth Atkins, another Tasmanian, and Wilksch parked on his wheel with Kelly there at the bell.
So can Shane Kelly finish the night in style? He's third wheel at the moment. It's Atkins from Wilksch. Kelly won't be able to go with them. Could be the Austral winner, Darren Young. Could he do it again? He's got Wilksch to beat. Wilksch in front. Young won't get him. Wilksch wins. Young second. The American third. Great ride there by Mike Tillman. But let's acknowledge our winner, Todd Wilksch, holding off some big names there to win the scratch race.
Well, we'd like to have another look at this, which I'm sure we will in a minute. Around the home turn, Wilksch the leader, Young making the move. Watch Wilksch as he comes out of the sprint line. See that?
Yeah.
And he's possibly infringed. We'll just have to wait till we get the all clear from the judges. Wilksch driving to the line. Young gives up. He knows that perhaps there's an opportunity there where they may take this race from Wilksch.
Here's another look at it now. The officials deciding no case to answer for Todd Wilksch. Although, as we look at it again, he did make Darren Young work awfully hard.
Wobbled. Sum it up in a word, he wobbled.
So Todd Wilksch claims the scratch race, and he was pretty happy to finish the night in style ahead of Darren Young and Mike Tillman.
So first place to Todd Wilksch, second place to Darren Young, and third place there to Mike Tillman. The time was 20 minutes, 7:37 seconds.